message is for Taurus, March to April 2025. Taurus, the first card you have is Melania Trump. The second card you have is Hugh Hefner. And the third card you have is Albert Einstein. Taurus, Melania Trump is a Taurus too. I find that to be a coincidence. Okay, let's read. Starting with Melania Trump. You never know when you might wake up to the next president. Don't betray yourself in favor of your marriage. And keep your friends close and your family closer. Next card, Hugh Hefner. Make every night a one-night stand. Long-term relationships are great. Have as many as you can. Surround yourself with young partners to stay fit. And Albert Einstein. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. The distance between two objects is always relative. And the simplest things are sometimes the most complex. Taurus. Reading the pictures on these cards, first of all, Melania she's a Taurus. I just had to Google that, right? I didn't know. But I see someone walking away from someone, you know. Unfortunately, I see somebody that could be a cheater or like they're a player. I see somebody as a playboy and they like to be surrounded with a whole bunch of sex objects, you know, or they like to be surrounded by a bunch of younger people, you know. I feel like someone found out about this player, and I see this player, you know, I see their explanation, you know, I feel like they complicate things, you know, I feel like this person may feel like they outsmarted you, you know. Other cases, you know, the flipping, I see you outsmart this person if you're the player, Taurus, you know, but I see this Taurus and I see Aries, because you know you have just Aries. I don't know what sign is Albert Einstein, but I forgot to Google, okay? But you never know when you might wake up to the next president. Taurus, I see somebody that's an opportunist. You know, someone marries for opportunity, someone marries for status. You know, I see someone who seems pure, you know, but I feel like someone is the player. You know, I feel like I see the cops. So I see someone may have called the cops on you, or I see you calling the cops on this person, Taurus. You know, but at the end of the day, you have your family to rely on. You know, keep your friends close and your family closer. Okay? Let me read this Albert Einstein card again. You know, make every night a one-night stand. I see someone who have a lot of one-night stands, Taurus. I'm not sure if it's you or the person that you could be with. If you're single, Taurus, I see a teacher. Right, and I see this teacher surround himself with students on the weekends, you know, or I see this teacher that go to nightclubs, you know, it could be official, like someone it could be Donald Trump, for God's sake, you know. I see someone in a seat of power, you know, this could be a mayor of a town. I see somebody in a strip club, like they like to go and partake in stripping activities, you know. I don't know if it's you or this person, Taurus, but the simplest things are sometimes the most complex. I see somebody like they look simple, like they look old, you know, they look ran through, but it's like this person like to party, you know, and they like to be around some hot little totties, okay? Bye, Taurus.